Hello everybody, welcome back to Susie Saves. I'm Susie and we are closing out the really big budget that we had last week. So fortunately enough for us, this money did come through. So all of this is correct. That's $628.35 and that's $1,600. Bang, bang, did it. Got that side hustle money. Super excited for that. I don't think the next side hustle paycheck will come in until January unless anything changes, and that one will be significantly lower, probably $300. But I don't get any paycheck the first week in January because I'm off the last week of December. So I'm hoping that that money can at least supplement some income so we can continue to save even though we didn't work that week before. Okay, let's get into it. I put them aside the money for rent. That did happen. We did pay our internet bill and it was the same as normal. Good. I'm worried that one day here soon they're going to try to raise the internet bill on us. We will see, but I'm really hoping they don't. Gas was $33.55. Groceries was $47.87. Let's see how much that is. Oopsies. $47.87. Oh, I forgot rent. I was like, no, what did I do? Oh, I forgot a zero. Oh no. Whoop. Sorry about that. That must have been very confusing for you to watch. Let's try that again. 55 and $47.87. Yeah, so we were about 20 bucks under budget. That makes sense to me. Car maintenance, yes, got my oil changed, so that car maintenance went to work. Pets, yes. Miscellaneous, I did end up spending all of the 45 bucks I set aside for miscellaneous. The emergency fund I actually just filled, so I put 700 in there to completely fill it. Very, very excited about that. That was completed. Amazing job on us. I really wanted that to be done by the end of the year, and it was done a week early. Oh, it's so exciting. Okay, so the last thing is gifts, and we spent $34. I'm really proud of myself for keeping up on the car maintenance and pets fund. I was like really super worried. That's incorrect. Something here is incorrect. Is it? I think it is. I'm really proud of myself for that because, I mean, older Susie would... No, that's right. Huh. I thought the difference here would be larger, but because this is like 16, so that should be like 10, I thought. Maybe I did the math wrong this first time. Let's see. 7, 9, 9, 39, 20 plus 45 plus 50 plus 6. Oopsies. Yeah, that was supposed to be a 9. Oh well. It's fine, but I did my budget wrong. I paid back my brother, did that. Airbnb, I secured money for that. The wedding gift, I actually had a little extra, so I just put in $250. So all of that was good, and oopsies. All of that was good and on budget. 530.11. 222. 835. Total expenses $872.64. Total sinking funds $799.34. Total debt payment. None of these are debts, but I prefer to put them there because it helps me in my brain. Sorry if it hurts yours. Okay. 872.64. 799.34. And 530.11 means our buffer was $26.26. That is quite a bit more savings in my checking account than I had anticipated. Look at that. We have a positive budget. Great job, guys. Let me just say real quick, it's great. Oh my gosh, I got a positive budget and I had a really big payment from my work on the side. This is not every week. I don't normally get an extra $1,600 in my paycheck. And some weeks I'm not positive, not even $20. Some weeks I'm positive cents, actual cents. Sometimes I'm negative $20. Stuff happens. Life happens, okay? It's really important that we take our wins when we get them, but it's also equally as important that we don't beat ourselves up when the wins don't happen. It's really important that you don't get down on yourself, that you don't say, you know what, budgeting, it's just not working. I'm just a failure. This isn't going to work. I'm not going to continue. Because the only way we get better is by continuing to try week after week, write a budget, try to stick to it, and tweak it. We talked about last week, I overspent. I had a negative budget about 2 weeks ago, and I decided, you know what, looking at my finances and looking at what happens week after week, I need side money. I need miscellaneous money to spend on whatever every week. And I worked it into my budget, and it helped. It's not selfish to put away some money on the side for you, especially if it helps your overall budget. So please give yourself some grace. It's going to be okay. Keep pushing at it. Keep working at it. Tweak it, whatever you need to do. And if you need a side hustle, if you don't want a side hustle, if you have low income, if you have a high income, you can make it work. Just really look down deep in yourself. What's working, what's not working? How do I get out of this? And be honest with yourself too. I personally don't have any debt payments. I know a lot of people are struggling with student loans. A lot of people are struggling with credit card debt, or maybe your mortgage on the house is really big, or you want to buy a house, but the down payment is ginormous. Be honest with yourself. If you don't know how deep in debt you are, you need to be honest with yourself. You need to look that up. Look up every credit card. Look up all the student loans. How in debt are you? Before you can help yourself, you need to look and be honest with yourself. You need to know if you need to go somewhere, get something, you need to know how long does it take? How far am I going? It's really hard to start a journey when you don't know where the finish line is. And I don't exactly know where the finish line is for my journey either. I don't have a debt to pay off. That's not a goalpost I plan to pass. However, I do have savings goals that I have that are at least check marks along the way. My path ultimately leads to some kind of financial freedom, but that's different for everyone, and I haven't truly decided what that means to me either. But what's important is that regardless of where exactly your goalposts are, it's important to have them along the way to help you understand that it gives you a sense of accomplishment and in a sense of, oh, I am going in the right direction, or I am trying to help myself, you know? And it's important to at least try and think about where your finished goal is, right? And to be honest with yourself, of how long is it going to take to get there, you know? I do not plan to have basically I plan to do a 3 to 6 month emergency savings and then contribute to my Roth IRA as well as my husband's. But I think that's going to be all of my income. I don't think I'll have any actual savings started. Savings for what for me would be a house, down payment, until 2025. All of next year is just me trying to work through the past and trying to play catch up. I spent all my money, and now I've got to work on getting it back. And it takes time. And I think it's going to take the entirety of 2024. So, if you want to come on that journey with me, if you want to help align your goalpost, maybe we can meet each other somewhere and start together, okay? If you're interested in following me along my journey and learning a little bit more about how I got here, please feel free to like and subscribe. I hope that you can take some time to sit with yourself and truly understand where you want to be and where you are, right? It's really important to understand where you are. Where are we starting from, and what is our goal, or what is a benchmark for us, okay? That being said, I'm gonna take this win, but I'm not going to be unrealistic with myself and be like, oh, I'm back positive, now I'll be positive forever and I'll never have another bad week. That's not realistic. That being said, yay! I'll have to do my next budget and see how we are. I know for a fact that this week's budget's like so much lower than this one because I wasn't able to work a lot last week. So it's a low income budget, but so what? We adapt, we work with it, and I hope you work with me too. Have a good night, everyone, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!